Okay, I'm going to show you how this works. Well, hopefully this will do it. But I've got my webcam here right in front of the camera. And, sorry, that's my finger. And I think it's going to work. I'm going to try to get it over. There we go. So what this is trying to show you is when I record it with one item, it happens to change the view of another item. And I'm going to move that over and play my video out loud to you. That should kickstart what's going on, and if it hasn't kickstarted yet, it will kickstart. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to raise funds to get to this New York City host. Okay, basically they've sold out all the way up to their membership price, so I'm going to have to get a membership to get this Yellow Brick Road started to funding. Yellow Brick Road is a new neurological way of storing stuff that makes sense to the brain and stops trying to kill our connections that we host at certain times and set of dates. Actually post in versus tags. So it's more of a tag connection. So instead of thinking that last Tuesday, I think of last Friday or last Green Day. And that way green is never specifically closed. It loops all the time. And it doesn't have a specific time or second connected to it. As you can see, I'm clicking Facebook and it's not working, so I'm assuming that my audio has gone bad. But it's not gone bad. It's just resonating at a different frequency that is not heard at this level. Like when you're sitting right next to me, you don't hear the difference. But when I record it, it comes out differently. And I'm trying to get people to understand and see what I see, to hear what I hear, to resonate the way I resonate. Because it is the new way of understanding. The new understanding of the way people should see the life and the light and the way we connect to individuals and each other. Okay? So as you can see, it's not loading appropriately. And this is due to errors in my internet, but this would show that my computer is super slow. Now, I can do a video about San Francisco and nothing would go wrong. I mean, there's absolutely zero that would go wrong. But I'm doing this on the idea, the basis that we need to come together and make this happen. And this is what happens. I am who I need to be. You are the chosen few. Now, reach into your pockets and share to grow an idea exponentially across nations that is going to stop the hatred and the fear that everyone has in their pocketbooks. Is going to show tenfold of what they actually can afford to give. So donate and share. I'm sorry, that sounded so cheesy. Alright, I'm going to stop it there. 3 minutes. And it says 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes. Hopefully there was an audio change and people can see what's going on. So as I'm recording, it's still loading and things are working indefinitely. It still hasn't loaded up yet. I'm going to remove my my camera, which is now looking at nothing, but it still hasn't loaded up. I just did a video that's 3 minutes and 3 seconds, and it just takes forever to process, and it's not the processing. It seems like the processing, but it's not the processing. I can talk about anything else, and this will record and be presented differently. At some point, I'm going to try to show you. See, it's still just not. It's 1:28. And there it goes. As soon as I said the time, 1:28, and it says 3:05, so it added 2 seconds. Some people would say, well, it just recorded 2 more seconds and added on. Well, how do you explain it when it cuts it short? Like this 8:23 video was it was actually 17 minutes and I think 53 seconds is the last time I checked it, but it rolled over the 20-minute marker. I know it did. And it automatically shut itself down and edited itself down to 8 minutes. You can listen to that video. It's called I am equals 50 or 65, which if you flip that over, then that's an email that I sent to a few pastors. It's the 95 Theses. And I'm going to check to see what these are. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and post this onto YouTube and show you how this works. So it's 1:30 and it takes forever, and then I'm going to hit upload. And it loads the screen. So basically what I'm saying is that this video, no matter what time my computer states, if I look at details, scroll to the bottom, it says 1:28 and the time is now 1:30, and I'm going to load it up and it says 3:05 seconds. And the audio is probably not bad at all, which is just showing you, as soon as you're watching, things change. And this is the old double slit experiment. And I'm trying to show you that this is working through me. Like I am one slit when no one's watching, but I am 2 slits when people are watching. As soon as you put a camera on me, it changes. Demo. Like double slit experiment. I got to get a link for that. I don't know how to spell experiment. I should know how to do that. Experiment. 95. So we're going to wait until we hit 100 markers so you can see or feel what's actually going on. That I didn't edit these, they automatically edit, and this is what happens. And now if this goes to an error, it's because people are watching. So the time is now 1:32, and we're going to watch it. Let me turn it up. Play my video out loud to you. That should kickstart what's going on, and if it hasn't kickstarted yet, it will kickstart, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to raise funds to get to this New York City host. Okay, basically they've sold out all the way up to their membership price, so I'm going to have to get a membership to get this Yellow Brick Road started to funding. Yellow Brick Road is a new neurological way of storing stuff that makes and stops trying to kill our connection.
that we times instead do the network friends, and so I see what I hear to resonate the way I resonate. Because it is the new way of understanding.
Okay, that's as much proof as I can give you. It's probably going to continue talking later, or it may not. This is what happens when I get so close and so a step too far forward in a step process trying to prove this. It doesn't work out appropriately, and you need to be here in person to actually hear the message appropriately. But what is recorded is this, okay? So this is why I need a couple different cameras, a couple different documenters, and the funding I need to get this to work out appropriately. I'm going to try to skip it to the end and watch. It'll jump back to the beginning to a certain point. Oh, it didn't. But there's no audio. So it's just showing you that it caught up to speed on video, but there's no pics, there's no audio. Now some people would say it's my computer. What I'm saying is it's not my computer. I can talk about any single other item and you can hear me talk normally, and it seems like it catches up, but I'm actually talking about a concept people are able to understand. As soon as I hit a roadblock in our understanding, it goes super slow, and it's hard to describe what is going on. So I'll upload this, and then you can see the difference.